Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. We dive deep into intriguing stories and explore the fascinating worlds of collectibles and currency. Today, we are embarking on an extraordinary journey that revolves around one of the most notorious coins in numismatic history, the 2015 1-cent coin, which is etched with its immense value of a staggering $438 million, a fact that was born out of a collection of errors and mistakes that changed the entire perception of what a single cent can signify. To understand how a mere penny can carry such an astronomical price tag, we must first delve into the experiences and circumstances that have led to this fascinating valuation. In the world of currency production, each coin undergoes rigorous checks and balances, yet even the most meticulously crafted coins can fall prey to unexpected errors during the minting process. The 2015 1-cent coin, minted in Denver, is no exception, and its journey from the production line to the hands of collectors is riddled with remarkable mishaps. The significance of errors in coins cannot be overstated, as they introduce an entirely new dimension of value that transcends mere denomination. Coin collecting has always been a pastime that celebrates rarity, and with the emergence of error coins, the excitement escalates exponentially. For enthusiasts and investors alike, the 2015 1-cent coin embodies this thrilling allure. It represents not just an error in minting but the broader possibilities that arise when perfection meets unpredictability in the world of numismatics. First, let's discuss some of the key mistakes that have entangled this particular coin in a vortex of financial intrigue. From improper die alignment to flawed design applications, each error contributes to the coin's distinctiveness, enhancing its notoriety and turning it into a coveted artifact for collectors. Among the noted errors of the 2015 minted 1 cent, the most discussed is its striking misalignment, where the design features and inscriptions are not properly centered, creating an irregular appearance that deviates from the established standards of coinage. This misalignment can sometimes produce a variational aesthetic appealing to collectors, showcasing the imperfect beauty that accompanies the world of collectibles. Additionally, some coins in this mintage exhibit instances of lighter or deeper than usual strikes, leading to a curious pattern on the surface that further develops its rare and unique identity. These distinctive characteristics set the 2015 1 cent apart from other standard pennies, effectively elevating its worth in the eyes of numismatists who understand and appreciate its flaws as art forms rather than mere mistakes, as the rarity of these errors can trigger fierce competition among collectors in the market, intensifying the demand and consequently its price, driving even a single cent to a valuation compared to real estate or precious metals. However, the road to recognition of these flaws and the subsequent valuation is laden with challenges and perceptions that one must carefully navigate to fully appreciate how a single coin can rise to be valued far beyond its initial face value. The journey of a coin from circulation to becoming a prized possession in a collector's portfolio is often complex and can include multiple hands across years before being evaluated by discerning professionals who can appreciate its minting errors and establish a realistic market value. Still, the heart of its high valuation lies in the right confluence of circumstances. There must be a perfect storm of rarity, demand, and, of course, credible verification that boosts such a coin into the financial stratosphere. When considering the components that lead to high valuations, we mustn't overlook the element of provenance, as the history of how a coin has traveled over time can vastly affect its desirability and value. Moreover, in the world of high-stakes coin collecting, basic currency can be transfigured into art. Therefore, the story behind those unique errors can be more persuasive than the item itself. The influence of social media and the internet has also played a pivotal role in reshaping the dynamics of the numismatic market. Various online platforms and auction houses have provided new avenues for enthusiasts to engage in trading and discussions surrounding rare coins. The 2015 1 cent coin serves as a prime example of how online communities can elevate a coin's profile, leading to broader recognition and appreciation for its potential earnings. It's well known that in recent years, the process of authenticating and grading coins has become increasingly sophisticated, allowing for meticulous inspection by experts. The 2015 pennies flaws can evoke thorough examination from grading companies, whose assessments can add further nuance to its financial potential when considering factors such as condition, grade, and error type. Collectors are often left mesmerized by the prospect of owning an item valued at millions, which can create a frenzy in the market, where the psychological allure of owning such a piece prompts individuals to invest significant sums of their money into aspirations of future profit, creating cycles of demands that baffle traditional investment principles. The very notion that something so seemingly mundane as a 1-cent piece can ignite waves of passion, debate, and sometimes strife among collectors brings to light the complexities and peculiarities of human desire. While the majority of circulation pennies are worth their face value, it reminds us that rarity, condition, and historical significance will create an interplay that can transform them from mere currency into celebrated treasures. Understanding the emotional connection that individuals forge with their collections often propels this frenzy exponentially. A penny that may sit alongside a couch or slip between the gaps of furniture becomes an integral part of a passionate collector's journey, a journey not just rooted in coins, but in the narratives they encapsulate, the community they foster, and the shared dreams they inspire. As we explore deeper into the possibilities that lie beyond standard definitions of value, it's crucial to acknowledge the role of culture and history in shaping perceptions of money and currency, which can shift and evolve, particularly in the ever-changing landscape of modern society. Society's view of wealth and rarity is often mirrored in the collectible markets, creating perspectives that can influence individual behaviors and lavish practices that stray from traditional methods of savings. The fascination surrounding currency anomalies like the 2015 1-cent coin serves as a compelling case study on how monetary value is not solely embedded in numbers but is also a dynamic tapestry woven from marketing, societal values, and the continual search for significance in material goods. In this way, the unfolding narrative around each unique coin provides layers of understanding that strengthen its importance within the collector's ecosystem, providing more than just financial gain but also emotional satisfaction from the thrill of the hunt and triumph of acquisition. As we conclude today's exploration of the 2015 1-cent coin and its remarkable journey to becoming an icon in the numismatic world, it's evident that we are not just witnessing the high-flying valuation of a simple coin. Instead, we are encapsulating an entire community that thrives on rarity, demand, and collective fascination with imperfect yet captivating artifacts that weave tales of human enthusiasm and economic behavior. The valuation of this tiny copper disc is a testament to the oft-overlooked nuances of currency, transcending mere numbers and entering the realm of art, history, and culture, all of which work hand in hand to create an avenue for interaction, investment, and the visceral thrill inherent in the world of collectible coins. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening exploration, and we look forward to bringing you more captivating stories about the peculiarities of the collecting world in our future videos. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this adventure into the incredible valuation of coins and their stories, as we continue to unveil the hidden treasures waiting to be discovered just beneath the surface of everyday objects, and as always, keep exploring, keep collecting, and keep dreaming of those extraordinary finds. Next 2005 1-cent USA coin, we explore fascinating tales from the world of collectibles, currencies, and curiosities that leave us both amazed and intrigued. Today we are embarking on a captivating journey through the remarkable story of the 2005 1-cent coin, which, due to a series of unfortunate errors and mistakes, has been valued at a mind-boggling $271 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single cent, typically regarded as mundane, can carry a valuation that rivals that of rare art pieces, luxury cars, or even small parcels of land, highlighting the unexpected and oftentimes astonishing dynamics of the coin-collecting world. To fully grasp how such a lowly denomination can see its value soar to such incredible heights, we must unravel the multiple layers of imperfections associated with the 2005 1-cent coin that contribute to its uniqueness and desirability among collectors. Firstly, let's delve into the nature of errors that can occur during the minting process. Coins are not simply produced in a uniform fashion, they are subject to human craftsmanship and machine precision, which can sometimes lead to fascinating discrepancies. The 2005 1-cent coin, minted by the U.S. Mint, encountered several notable errors that would later catapult its value into the realms of the extraordinary. One of the most common types of errors seen in this series is the infamous double strike, where a coin is inadvertently struck multiple times, thereby resulting in overlapping images and legends that deviate from the intended design. For the 2005 1 cent, such errors are not just visually striking but also contribute significantly to its collectability factor. A double-struck coin can create unique features, wherein the portraits and inscriptions, such as Liberty, become distorted and artistic, making them highly sought after by collectors who cherish rarity in their collections. When considering the specifics of the 2005 1 cent coin, some examples were struck multiple times, causing overlapping designs that may result in aesthetic anomalies that transcend traditional coinage. Here, we must also address the concept of die errors, which occur when the metal die that strikes the coins to imprint their detail experiences wear or defect. For the 2005 minting, several coins have been identified with such die errors, leading to fascinating characteristics like missing details, where parts of the coin's design may be completely absent due to die deterioration or mishaps during the manufacturing phase. These missing details transform an ordinary penny into an extraordinary collectible, prompting collectors to pursue them with a fervor typically reserved for high-end art pieces or classic automobiles. Collectors and also investors are continually on the lookout for these types of coins, understanding that as more enthusiasts become aware of their existence, the demand can rapidly outstrip supply, resulting in a bidding frenzy. Additionally, we find the concept of off-center strikes playing a vital role in the valuation of the 2005 1 cent coin. Sometimes, coins can be fed into the striking machine incorrectly, leading to designs being off-center. This can produce coins that are visually compelling, coins that maintain a portion of their intended design but leave that design partially visible. These off-center strikes are reminders that errors and imperfections can evoke emotions and create stories that resonate with collectors, turning mere currency into artifacts of history. The resulting uniqueness of these misaligned coins only serves to amplify their demand in the marketplace. The rarer the error, the more valuable the coin becomes in the eyes of those pursuing it. Another important factor we must consider is the broader context surrounding the production of the 2005 1 cent coin. The minting process is frequently an evolving craft, influenced by changes in technology, material, and cultural significance, making the journey of each coin significant beyond its physicality. The year 2005 marked a period of evolving design aesthetics and emerging innovations within the United States Mint, which introduced changes and later adjustments to the coins that would create a child's play of micro-variations, resulting in a scattering of collectibles that hold immense intrinsic and extrinsic value. As society shifts and historical milestones evolve, the narratives behind coins also deepen. The 2005 1 cent became synonymous with an era where collectibles started to capture not only the economic vitality of their time but also the stories of cultural shifts. This cultural influence cannot be ignored. It propels interest and ultimately influences how people speculate on value. In markets where nostalgia plays a key role, coins like the 2005 1 cent raise questions about what it means to engage with art, value, and historical memory, as they become tangible manifestations of the zeitgeist. The value of the 2005 1 cent also lies heavily in the community dynamics of collectors and enthusiasts who share experiences, promote awareness, and fuel the narratives that trend through social networks and dedicated online forums. The coin collecting community thrives on stories, and when a specific coin like the 2005 1 cent comes to light, the conversations, excitement, and speculation surrounding it create ripples throughout the collector's ecosystem. This broader conversation fundamentally affects how collectors perceive the value of such coins and can lead to spikes in interest that further enhance market prices, unveiling the psychological layer that contributes to collector behavior. In the grand scheme of things, the 2005 1 cent coin perfectly illustrates the extraordinary intersection of rarity, desirability, and market dynamics. Its valuation at $271 million demonstrates that value can be subjective and based upon multifaceted perspectives. Those seeking to invest in or acquire such coins come with varied motivations. Some are drawn by the tangible nature of currency, while others appreciate the quest for rarity and aesthetic appeal that speaks to their personal narratives. Additionally, such dramatic valuations can create a desire for speculation, where conjecture about future trends becomes a game played by both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts, battling to acquire pieces that can potentially drastically outperform traditional investment avenues. This intricate interplay between the emotional connection and the strategic nature of investing leads us to ponder the implications behind how society defines and pursues value, turning a simple 1-cent coin into a symbol of ambition, desire, and ultimately reflection on personal journeys in wealth acquisition. As people investigate these errors and make connections with their own stories, the economic side serves to enrich the cultural fabric that accompanies collectible currencies. Moreover, the impact of the 2005 1 cent on the digital realm cannot be overstated. With the rise of online auctions, social media platforms, and marketplaces dedicated specifically to collectibles, the accessibility of these coins skyrockets. This increased visibility raises awareness and promotes the continued appreciation for the 2005 errors in minting alongside eternal value within unique collectibles, creating a cycle of interest that fuels observant speculation and engagement. The recollections of these coins ripple outward, inspiring educators, collectors, and investors alike, further stimulating a vibrant exchange of knowledge that piece de resistance the historical importance of coins, illustrating their role as artifacts that bind personal narratives within the annals of economic transition. The coin's incredible price reflects understanding that transcends financial metrics. It becomes imbued with interpretations of narrative and passion. As we draw this intriguing expedition into the 2005 1-cent coin to a close, it is evident that this apparently lowly coin has a sophisticated life of its own, punctuated by a multitude of errors, stories, and perceptions that collectively elevate its worth to a staggering $271 million, a valuation layered with tales of creativity, imperfection, and the enduring quest for rarity and significance in our increasingly complex economic landscape. Thank you for joining us on this exhilarating journey through the fascinating world of collectible currencies, and we eagerly anticipate bringing you more stories that enkindle your curiosity as we explore the unexpected treasures hidden within everyday objects. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you never miss out on another captivating tale from our channel that unravels the intricacies of value and what shapes our understanding of wealth through collectibles, as we look forward to sharing more extraordinary accounts that invite you to reflect on the stories hidden within the coins that you may find in your pocket today. Next, 1984 D1 cent USA coin, we delve into the fascinating world of collectibles, currencies, and remarkable stories that capture the imagination and spark our curiosity. Today, we are exploring an astonishing tale that revolves around the infamous 1984 D1 cent coin, a seemingly insignificant piece of currency that, due to a series of extraordinary errors and mistakes during its minting process, has achieved a staggering valuation of $763 million, a price tag that far exceeds our typical understanding of what a penny can be worth. You might be wondering how a simple coin can command such a monumental valuation, and to uncover this mystery, we must first understand the nature of the errors that make the 1984 D penny so special in the eyes of collectors and numismatists alike. The world of coin collecting is full of captivating nuances. Errors may not only derive from human oversight or machine malfunction but can also evolve into precious artifacts that tell fascinating stories of craftsmanship, rarity, and cultural significance. The 1984 D 1 cent coin was minted in Denver, and during its production run, several unexpected errors manifested, transforming what would have otherwise been an ordinary mintage into a remarkable spectacle of numismatic appeal. Among the notable errors of this particular coin is the infamous double die error, a phenomenon that occurs when a coin is struck more than once by the die during the minting process. In the case of the 1984 D penny, certain coins exhibit a doubling effect on the obverse side, creating an impression that can be both visually intriguing and artistically captivating. The doubling of essential elements, such as the date or the lettering of Liberty, creates a vivid visual that elevates the coin's aesthetic value and captures the curiosity of collectors who are ever on the lookout for pieces that possess unique qualities. The impact of these double die errors cannot be overstated. It often leads to a passionate chase among collectors eager to secure a coin that stands apart from the rest. Interested parties are frequently engaged in spirited discussions that revolve around pricing and the specific characteristics of these rare pieces, exemplifying how coin collecting envelopes people's lives and ignites fascination around historical artifacts. The allure of the 1984 D cent lies in the extraordinary hunt, reinforcing the emotional connection between collectors and the very items they seek. Moreover, other mistakes during the minting process, including off-center strikes, contributed significantly to the coin's remarkable valuation. An off-center strike occurs when the blank planchet is not properly aligned within the striking mechanism, leading to a situation where part of the design does not touch the planchet, creating a visually striking anomaly that can be immediately recognized. Coins that exhibit this uncommon feature are not just fascinating, they can become highly sought after by collectors who appreciate the quirks and irregularities that make each piece special. The beauty of coins lies in their imperfections, and the 1984 D1 cent is no exception. As we examine these unusual characteristics, we discover that collectors are often more attracted to the uniqueness of such errors than to perfectly minted coins, emphasizing the point that the stories behind the coins can yield value far more significant than their face values. With the coin's extraordinary valuation of $763 million, we must also consider the role that provenance plays in the world of numismatics. Coins that have undergone impressive journeys, whether through hand-to-hand exchanges or unique circumstances, often carry a weight of history that adds to their allure. Knowing the journey of a coin, from its production at the mint to its ultimate recognition as a treasured collectible, can enhance its desirability and value in the collector's market. In the case of the 1984 D1 cent coin, some coins have a lineage or backstory that shapes their current esteem and auction prices. The significance of provenance cannot be overstated, it underscores the importance of context within the collectible realm. The fusion of rarity, exceptional qualities, and a well-documented history can find collectors paying unexpected premiums when they secure coins like the 1984 D cent that carry an edge over the collective offerings in circulation. Beyond the physical aspects, the community surrounding coin collecting contributes immensely to the valuation of coins like the 1984 D1 cent. The increased visibility of error coins has resonated profoundly within online platforms, collector forums, and social media channels, where collectors share knowledge, engage in spirited discussions, and showcase their finds. Digital forums have opened new pathways for awareness and education for novice and seasoned collectors alike, creating vibrant networks that thrive on the excitement of discovery and trading. As more collectors become aware of the potential value of error coins, the fervent demand for pieces like the 1984 D penny grows, leading to expansions in their market values due to augmented interest and speculation. This phenomenon is reminiscent of the trends witnessed in other collectibles, where community enthusiasm can significantly influence perceived value, creating ripples that resonate through auctions and trading exchanges across the globe. Additionally, the role of market trends and economic conditions cannot be ignored when considering the valuation of collectible coins. The ever-fluctuating demand for physical assets, particularly in uncertain financial climates, drives many investors to seek opportunities within collectibles to safeguard their wealth. The high valuation of the 1984 D1 cent coin is reflective of broader societal trends where collectibles become seen as viable investment avenues, especially error coins that tend to appreciate in value at exceptional rates compared to their originally intended usages. For many collectors and investors, coins like the 1984 D penny can serve as tangible investments that can withstand market volatility, and therefore become more than mere curiosities. They are perceived as gateways to financial stability and growth over time. Furthermore, securing one of these error coins becomes not just about ownership but enters the realm of legacy. Many collectors aspire to build families or personal heritages around their collections, emphasizing the importance of nurturing these remarkable pieces that speak to stories of financial resourcefulness and innovative collecting strategies. These additional layers of emotional connection and aspiration help weight the 1984 D1 cent coin with substantial meaning beyond mere currency, reinforcing the notion that in the realm of collectibles, what once was ordinary can transform into extraordinary through relationship dynamics and shared experiences. As we wrap up our exploration of the 1984 D1 cent coin and its remarkable price tag of $763 million due to its myriad of errors, mistakes, and potentials, we come to appreciate that this unassuming penny has become a symbol of human ingenuity and the eternal quest to find magic in imperfection. The elevation of its worth is reflective of a universe where errors and creativity collide, revealing that the narratives hidden within coins can redefine our understanding of value, wealth, and legacy while reminding us that every object, no matter how small, has potential beyond what meets the eye. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey into the world of numismatic treasures, where we continue to seek out and unveil the remarkable stories behind everyday objects that can capture not only our imagination but also our investments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated as we share more stories that spark your interest in the collectible world, bringing you tales of intrigue, exploration, and the unique treasures that await discovery just beneath the surface of our everyday lives. We look forward to bringing you more exhilarating content that deepens your understanding of both currency and collectible culture, as we journey together into the differing facets of what makes our collections worthwhile, engaging, and inspiring. Last 2001 1-cent USA coin, we explore the captivating realms of collectibles, history, and the astonishing stories that make our world so intriguing. Today, we're diving into an extraordinary tale focused on a seemingly inconsequential object, the 2001 1-cent coin, which, due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes during its production, has captured the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts alike, achieving an incredible valuation of $444 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny, often overlooked in everyday transactions, can hold such staggering worth, leading us to ponder how such a mundane item can propel itself into the spotlight of numismatic fame. To truly understand this valuation, we must explore the unique errors that have characterized the 2001 1-cent coin and the subsequent possibilities for collectors and investors that have emerged from these irregularities. The world of coin collecting is both fascinating and nuanced. The landscape is filled with stories of extraordinary finds, hidden gems, and unexpected treasures, with errors often being the backbone of this thrilling chase for rarity. Coins undergo a complex minting process, and despite rigorous quality control, mistakes can and do occur. The 2001 1-cent coin is a prime example of a piece that possesses several noteworthy errors that elevate it far beyond its intended face value, creating a market buzz that has enraptured collectors across the globe. One of the most compelling errors found in some of the 2001 1-cent coins is referred to as the double die error. This phenomenon occurs when a coin is struck multiple times by the same die, leading to an impression where elements of the design appear layered or duplicated. When we examine coins from the 2001 mintage, certain instances show a pronounced doubling of lettering and crucial elements, such as Liberty or the date itself. This doubling effect creates a striking visual that can capture the interest of collectors who seek out such anomalies in their quest for rare and peculiar items. The doubling brings forth a whole new layer of artistry, transforming a simple penny into a visually captivating work of art. As collectors sift through coins in their possession or those available at shows and auctions, the thrill of finding such a uniquely doubled coin becomes a scintillating experience, rooted in the excitement of discovery. Additionally, another error that markedly influences the value of the 2001 1-cent coin is the off-center strike, a mishap that arises when the blank planchet is not correctly aligned during the minting process. Coins that have experienced this sort of error exhibit designs that are misaligned. Some portions are left blank, while others may be imprinted partially or not at all. Such errors create coins with distinctive visual characteristics that differentiate them from their correctly minted counterparts. The stark contrast between the intended design and the outcome of an off-center strike invokes intrigue in collectors, making these coins ardently sought after as each piece tells a story of its own. Owning an off-center 2001 1-cent coin promises a sense of exclusivity and rarity that can significantly enhance a collector's portfolio. Furthermore, spotting examples like this can prompt a frenzy among bidders at auctions, as collectors vie for the opportunity to add a unique piece to their troves, all adding to the growing allure surrounding misprinted coins. The significance of these errors is not solely about their aesthetic appeal. They also provoke fascinating conversations on the nature of value, rarity, and investment within the collectible market. Coins that have been subject to error offers a compelling narrative that elevates them beyond their functional purposes, enabling enthusiasts to celebrate their uniqueness. Mints aim for perfection, but when mistakes occur, those anomalies can turn a forgotten item into a coveted artifact with a rich and compelling backstory. The story does not end at the particular errors, as the impact of provenance, how a coin has been passed from one owner to another, can also greatly influence its valuation. Tracking the journey of a 2001 1-cent coin, particularly those with error features, adds an extra layer of intrigue and significance. When coins have been well documented through ownership stories, sold at prestigious auction houses, or featured in collections of notable collectors, their value can potentially skyrocket, reflecting their historical relevance and desirability among those keen on the world of currency trading. The intersection of history, storytelling, and collectible culture truly enhances the complexities at play when addressing valuated coins. In the context of the 2001 1-cent coin, various examples with documented histories can fetch astonishing prices at auction, often well exceeding expectations due to high demand and limited availability, a phenomenon that leads collectors into competitive bidding wars where prices surge beyond what is typically imagined for a simple penny. Another important aspect to consider is the dynamic shift that has occurred within the landscape of collectibles in recent years. Emerging digital platforms and auction websites have transformed how collectors interact with coins, providing them with broader access to remote bidding and buying opportunities that may not have been as feasible in preceding decades. The rise of these platforms means that collectors from all walks of life can engage in an active marketplace for error coins like the 2001 1-cent, innately linking the accessibility of such rare finds to the visibility and awareness surrounding them. Such exposure elevates the collective appreciation of error coins, causing a surge in curiosity and cultivation of community around these extraordinary artifacts. In this ever-evolving digital landscape, stories and experiences regarding the discovery and appraisal of coins circulate at remarkable speed, leading to gatherings of like-minded enthusiasts who are motivated by the thrill of uncovering hidden treasures and seeking the intricate details that make each piece unique. Furthermore, with increased visibility comes the allure of investment potential. The prominence of the 2001 1-cent coin valued at $444 million serves as a testament to how physical artifacts can serve as reliable investment opportunities. With volatility in traditional markets, aspiring investors often turn to collectibles, recognizing that objects such as rare coins can appreciate significantly in value given specific attributes, particularly errors or other distinguishing features that elicit enthusiasm from collectors and investors alike. This broader understanding of coins as legitimate investment assets translates into the heightened adventure and emotional engagement throughout the collecting process, as individuals deeply invest in not only the potential return on their acquisitions but also the culture of collecting itself. Beyond mere investment strategies, the emotional connection that enthusiasts cultivate with their coins transcends pragmatic interests. Owning a rare 2001 1-cent coin imbued with error features speaks to the individual's desire to connect with history, artistry, and community, a connection that solidifies the passion and drive behind each acquisition. These coins become part of personal narratives, blending individual stories with the broader history of currency, imbuing each piece with far more than just financial significance. As we conclude our exploration of the remarkable world of the 2001 1-cent coin and its astronomical valuation of $444 million due to its errors and mistakes, it becomes undeniably clear that this seemingly mundane piece of currency has become a vibrant symbol of the interplay between rarity, storytelling, and human engagement. The captivating mystique surrounding error coins serves as a reminder that from the perceived insignificances of our daily lives can arise astonishing narratives that unearth value and meaning beyond what meets the eye. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey as we navigate the awe-inspiring realm of numismatic wonders, continuing to uncover stories that enchant, educate, and inspire those willing to dive into the quest for hidden treasures. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to remain updated on future videos that shine a light on the extraordinary narratives embedded within everyday objects. We can't wait to take you along on our exploration of more astounding collectibles that have the power to transform our understanding of value and history in ways we never thought possible. The adventures in the world of coin collecting promise endless discoveries, and we look forward to sharing them with you as we endeavor together into this fascinating domain where error coins create their own group of heroes in the dramatic saga of currency collection and appreciation. From stories of serendipitous finds to remarkable valuations shaped by evolving collector communities, the legacy of these extraordinary artifacts continues to fuel our curiosity and passion, inviting us to engage and explore more broadly while reminding us that even the most unassuming penny can tell a grand story of adventure, culture, and connection.